Hello Lakers fan, if you are one of those who are always up to date with the news about our Lakers, then you need to stay tuned to what is coming up on our Lakers news channel. I am preparing exclusive coverage on the possible signings of Lakers, and what I can tell you is that rumors are catching fire on social media, and if you don't want to miss any information, stay tuned. We have exclusive news every day. If you are a true Lakers and don't want to be left out of the news, be sure to subscribe. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Let's go to the video. Austin Reeves opens up about why he wants to be a Laker for life. LA feels like home. As the off-season heats up, Austin Reeves has become one of the central figures in the ongoing conversation surrounding the future of the Los Angeles Lakers. Eligible for a contract extension this summer, many expect Reeves to pass on the team's current 4-year, $89.2 million offer, not because he wants to leave, but because waiting could mean a bigger payday next off-season. But despite the financial strategy, Reeves has made one thing very clear. His heart is in Los Angeles, and he wants to be a Laker for the long haul. In an exclusive interview with LakersNation's Trevor Lane, Reeves opened up about what the franchise, the city, and its fans mean to him, and why walking away isn't something he's ever seriously considered. A dream that started with Kobe. I grew up a Lakers fan, Reeves shared. I was a huge Kobe guy. So for the Lakers to be the first team that believed in me, with a two-way contract, and then a full deal, it's a storybook kind of journey. And honestly, the fans in LA have embraced me since day one. It feels like a second home. Reeves recalled how, even when traveling during the season, his mind was always on getting back to the city that gave him his NBA start. I'd be on the road saying, I can't wait to go home. And people would be like, back to Arkansas. And I'd say, no, I mean LA. Don't get me wrong, I love Arkansas, but Los Angeles really does feel like home now. Committed to winning with the Lakers. For Reeves, this connection isn't just about personal comfort, it's about legacy. He believes something special is being built in Los Angeles, and he wants to be part of bringing another championship to the franchise he grew up idolizing. I want to win a title more than anything, he said. Especially with this organization. Being part of that kind of history would mean everything. So yeah, I want to be here. I want to be a Laker. When asked if he's given any serious thought to his upcoming extension or the trade rumors floating around, Reeves kept things grounded. Not really, he admitted. I try to live in the moment. I don't think too much about the future or the past. I just take things day by day. But like I've said to everyone, I want to be in LA. My family loves it here, the organization treats us incredibly well, and we're just thankful. The chemistry with Luka Doncic, and what comes next. One reason Reeves remains optimistic about staying with the Lakers is the potential he sees in their newly formed backcoat. After a high-profile move to bring Luka Doncic into the mix, many are eager to see how the pairing, with LeBron James also in the fold, can function on both ends of the floor. I think it creates a lot of chaos, in a good way, Reeves said of his pairing with Luka. You've got two guys. Obviously I'm not putting myself in Luka's category, his top 3 in the league, but we're both willing passers, both creative. And with Bron, too, we've got 3 guys who can make plays and put pressure on the defense. On the defensive side, Reeves knows it will take focus and discipline, but he believes the group has already shown flashes of elite potential. Right after the trade, for about a month or two, we were one of the top 5 defenses in the league, he said. So we know we can do it. It's about being smart, sticking to the game plan, and locking in every possession. Looking ahead, loyalty in a modern NBA. In an era where player movement is more common than ever, Reeves' desire to stay with one franchise is rare and refreshing. If the Lakers choose to commit long-term, Reeves could become one of the few players in the modern NBA to spend an entire career with a single team. For now, his message is simple but powerful. I want to be a Laker. As long as they'll have me, this is home. A rare bond between player, team, and fan base. Austin Reeves' loyalty to the Lakers isn't just talk. It's something fans have felt from the beginning. From undrafted rookie to playoff starter, Reeves has become a fan favorite because of his grit, humility, and unshakable belief in the team that gave him his first real shot. That rare bond between player and city has only deepened as his role has grown. Whether he's drawing charges, hitting clutch shots, or flashing that signature smile in post-game interviews, Reeves embodies the kind of blue-collar, high-IQ basketball that LA fans cherish. It's why the idea of trading him, even as part of a blockbuster deal for another star, has sparked strong reactions across the Lakers fanbase. Social media lit up when rumors surfaced about Reeves possibly being included in trade talks. The overwhelming sentiment? Don't do it. He's the heart and soul of this team, one fan posted on X, formerly Twitter. We've seen what happens when you give up glue guys. It doesn't always work out. Lakers face tough choices this off-season. Reeves' desire to stay adds complexity to a pivotal off-season for the Lakers front office. With LeBron James still defying time but nearing the end of his career, and Anthony Davis firmly in his prime, the organization is under pressure to maximize its championship window now. Luka Doncic's hypothetical involvement, though speculative, reflects the kind of aggressive pursuit the Lakers are exploring to create a title-worthy roster. But deals of that magnitude come with tough sacrifices. Reeves, with his rising value, team-friendly contract, and chemistry with stars, becomes a tempting, yet painful, trade piece. Rob Pelinka and the Lakers' decision-makers will have to weigh short-term gains against long-term sustainability. If they believe in Reeves as a core piece of their future, holding on to him could pay dividends beyond what the box score shows. Reeves' game is still evolving. While his loyalty is grabbing headlines, Reeves' development on the court is just as compelling. Since entering the league, he's grown into a steady ball handler, a knockdown shooter, and a crafty pick-and-roll decision-maker. He's also developed a reputation for fearless shot-making in clutch situations, something not every young guard can say. Paired with Luka and LeBron, Reeves could thrive as a secondary playmaker and off-ball threat. His basketball IQ allows him to read defensive schemes, exploit mismatches, and adapt mid-possession, a skill that will be crucial in high-stakes playoff series. Defensively, Reeves has proven he's willing to do the dirty work, fighting over screens, rotating properly, and drawing offensive fouls. He's not the flashiest defender, but is smart, tough, and disciplined, all traits that coaches value deeply in postseason basketball. Could Reeves be the next Laker to get his jersey in the rafters? It might sound premature, and maybe it is, but with today's NBA landscape, players who commit to one team for the majority of their career are becoming rarer. If Reeves continues to grow, helps bring another championship to LA, and remains with the team long-term, he could eventually be mentioned alongside franchise legends who gave their all for the purple and gold. That kind of story, a small-town kid from Arkansas, undrafted, who became a cornerstone of the Lakers, is the stuff NBA legacies are built on. The bottom line. Austin Reeves isn't just saying the right things, he's showing them. From his loyalty to the organization to his tireless work ethic and on-court production, he's doing everything a franchise could ask for. The Lakers will have big decisions to make this summer. But if they truly value culture, chemistry, and long-term success, keeping Reeves around should be at the top of their list. Because in a league always chasing the next big thing, sometimes the most valuable players are the ones already wearing your jersey, and proud of it. Markieff Morris says Lakers only need small tweaks, not a roster overhaul. The Los Angeles Lakers wrapped up their season in frustrating fashion, falling to the Minnesota Timberwolves in just 5 games during the first round of the playoffs. Entering the series as the No. 3 seed with home court advantage, the Lakers were expected to control the matchup. Instead, Minnesota outperformed them in nearly every category, raising tough questions about what comes next for LA. While much of the off-season chatter has centered on major shakeups and whether the trio of Luka Doncic, LeBron James, and Austin Reeves is enough to win in today's NBA, not everyone thinks drastic changes are the answer. Veteran forward Markieff Morris offered his take on the Lakers' off-season direction during an appearance on ESPN's Get Up, urging the front office to resist the temptation to blow things up. At the end of the day, I think Luka re-signs. Whether it's for 4 years or 2, I think he stays, Morris said. As for the roster, I don't think they need to make big moves. You've got LeBron with maybe 2 good years left, and he wants to win now, so overhauling the roster doesn't make sense. We were close this year. Closer than people think. What they really need are small tweaks. Add a big man, sure, maybe someone to match up with Jokic in the West, but don't break up the core. You mess with chemistry, and you risk starting all over again. Closer than people realize. From Morris' point of view, as someone who's shared NBA locker rooms and understands the rhythm of playoff basketball, the Lakers' early exit doesn't tell the full story. To him, the margins were smaller than they appeared, and continuity, not chaos, should be the priority heading into next season. That argument gains weight when looking at the value of familiarity. This year's NBA Finals have reminded everyone just how crucial chemistry is. Teams with continuity, that trust and instinct built over time, tend to find another gear when it matters most. Still, the hard truth remains. The Lakers won just 1 playoff game this season. If the goal is to win 16 next spring, small tweaks may not be enough. Some within the organization are already exploring bigger moves. Lakers exploring big man market, including Walker Kessler. One area where Morris and the front office appear to agree: the Lakers need help at center. Even before acquiring Donnie at the deadline, LA was actively searching for a front court presence to anchor the defense and balance the floor. One name that keeps popping up: Utah Jazz center Walker Kessler. Kessler, only in his early 20s, has quietly become one of the NBA's most productive young bigs. He leads the league in offensive rebounds per game, ranks 5th in total boards, and sits near the top in blocked shots. His mobility, size, and defensive instincts make him an ideal complement to the Lakers' core, especially when facing dominant bigs like Nikola Jokic. There were reports that the Lakers had recently reached out to Utah with a trade proposal, but according to newer sources, those talks never reached a serious stage. Still, the interest signals that the Lakers are far from complacent. The path forward: balance, not panic. What Morris is advocating for, and what many fans are quietly hoping, is a middle ground. Keep the foundation intact. Don't overreact. But stay aggressive enough to close the gap between being a good team and being a great one. The Lakers have star power. They have leadership. They have a rising talent in Reeves, and an elite playmaker in Donnie. But to make a real title push, they'll need smart, calculated moves that address specific gaps, not just headline-making trades. Whether it's Kessler or another defensive anchor, the Lakers have work to do. But if they follow the philosophy Morris is preaching, build on what's working, protect the locker room culture, and add strategically, they may not be as far from contention as their early exit suggests. Lakers roster dilemma: stay the course or make a bigger move. After disappointing first-round exit at the hands of the Timberwolves, the Los Angeles Lakers are entering the off-season with more questions than answers. While Markieff Morris believes the team is close and only needs minor adjustments, others within the organization, and the fan base, are calling for more decisive changes. One area of focus is clear: the center position. Walker Kessler, the missing piece? The name that keeps coming up in trade talks is Utah Jazz center Walker Kessler. At just 22 years old, Kessler is already one of the league's most productive young bigs, ranking among the league leaders in offensive rebounds, total boards, and blocked shots. He offers the kind of interior presence the Lakers have lacked, particularly against dominant centers like Nikola Jokic. Kessler's rookie-scale contract also makes him especially valuable in a league where cap flexibility is critical. His ability to protect the rim and contribute on the glass, without needing high usage offensively, fits seamlessly alongside LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Reports have suggested that the Lakers have shown consistent interest in Kessler, even before the trade deadline. However, those negotiations have reportedly not advanced to a serious stage. Utah appears unwilling to move him without a significant return, and it remains unclear whether the Lakers are willing to meet that price. Balancing aggression and stability. Morris' argument resonates with many in the organization. Blowing up the roster for a high-risk trade may do more harm than good. Team chemistry, built over months of shared minutes and adversity, isn't easy to replicate. Bringing in a new group of players could disrupt that rhythm, especially with LeBron potentially entering the final stretch of his career. Still, the reality is this: the Lakers won just one playoff game this postseason. If their goal is to compete for a championship next year, they'll need more than marginal improvements. That's why Rob Pelinka and the front office are reportedly exploring multiple options at the center position. Beyond Kessler, names like Jonas Valanciunas, Clint Capela, and Isaiah Hartenstein have surfaced, all capable big men with varying price tags and skill sets. Fan base reaction: divided but engaged. Among Lakers fans, there's a noticeable divide. Some are fully behind the idea of keeping the core intact, echoing Morris' belief in small refinements. Others believe the team has to be aggressive while the LeBron Davis window is still open. Many fans have voiced strong support for Austin Reeves, who continues to grow into a key two-way contributor and locker room favorite. The possibility of including him in a trade for a center like Kessler has sparked passionate debate. Most agree, if a trade happens, it better be worth it. The path forward. The front office now faces a delicate balancing act: upgrade the roster without compromising identity. The Lakers don't need to start from scratch, but they do need to be bold and strategic. Adding the right center could change the team's trajectory. But parting with key players or future assets carries its own risks. If Morris is right, and the Lakers are only a piece or two away, this offseason may be less about splashy moves and more about smart ones. The coming weeks will reveal which path they choose, and whether belief in continuity can stand up to the pressure of immediate results. Draymond Green warns NBA, under new ownership, the Lakers just got dangerous. Draymond Green has sounded the alarm, warning the rest of the league that the Los Angeles Lakers are entering uncharted territory under new ownership. After last week's blockbuster purchase of the Lakers for $10 billion by Mark Walter, the franchise is officially the most valuable team in all of sports, smashing the previous $6.1 billion record set by the Boston Celtics. While the Buss family stewarded the team for decades, turning Jerry Buss's 1979 investment into a generational dynasty, they remained conservative with spending because the Lakers were their primary income source. That's no longer the case. When your team is the business, you treat it differently. You're cautious, Green noted on his podcast. But with Mark Walter, the Lakers just got a financial overhaul and a green light to spend aggressively. Walter's willingness to shell out big money, like the massive contract extension for Shohei Ohtani, signals a new era where the Lakers chase marquee talent with both conviction and cash. What this means for the Lakers and the NBA. A new spending flexibility. With Walter's wealth rooted outside of the NBA, the Lakers no longer need to stifle their ambitions. Expect big investments in talent and staff. Walter is primed to break the cheap franchise reputation the team has carried for years. A front office shake-up? Walter's style in MLB suggests he values excellence in every part of the organization. Player support, facilities, decision-making. That puts Rob Pelinka's leadership under a microscope. Pelinka's sometimes rocky relationship with Magic Johnson may give Walter more room to make roster or executive changes. Rebuilding the brand and the legacy. From upgraded training facilities to a sharper front office, a more fan-focused experience is coming. Walter has consistently prioritized fan engagement, and Laker supporters can expect this same commitment on and off the court. A new arms race in free agency. With deeper pockets, the Lakers could pivot into aggressive pursuit of elite players in every summer window. Other teams may be caught off guard as LA starts dangling top offers and building financial flexibility to stay competitive. Draymond was clear. This isn't just another ownership change. The Lakers just got dangerous. School back in session. When the richest team in the league decides to shake things up, the balance of power could tilt, and fast. Draymond Green warns, the Lakers are now more dangerous than ever under new ownership. The Los Angeles Lakers have officially turned the page on a historic era, and according to Draymond Green, the rest of the NBA should take notice. Last week, billionaire investor Mark Walter completed the $10 billion purchase of the Lakers, a move that not only shattered records but signaled a dramatic shift in the franchise's future. Under the Buss family, the Lakers were run with tradition and caution. But now, with Walter at the helm, the franchise is entering a bold new phase, one with greater financial freedom and a clear focus on building a powerhouse. Draymond Green didn't hold back when discussing what this change means. On his podcast, he explained why the Lakers are now a serious threat. The Buss family ran the team like it was their livelihood, because it was. When that's your only source of income, you spend differently. But Mark Walter? He's coming in with deep pockets and no fear of spending. That changes everything. Walter, known for his role in transforming the Los Angeles Dodgers into a perennial contender, brings the same level of ambition and resources to the Lakers. His track record shows a willingness to invest in both star power and infrastructure. For a franchise as iconic as the Lakers, that's a powerful combination. What this means for the Lakers. The implications go far beyond the ownership change. The Lakers now have the financial flexibility to compete for any superstar. No more being outbid or outmaneuvered in free agency. Walter has shown he's not afraid of luxury tax or long-term financial commitments if it means building a title contender. A new standard of excellence throughout the organization. From player development to facilities, Walter is expected to upgrade every part of the team's operation, just as he did with the Dodgers. Potential changes in leadership. With new ownership comes new expectations. Rob Pelinka's future could be in question, especially given his past tensions with Magic Johnson, who has a strong relationship with Walter. A renewed sense of urgency. LeBron James may only have a couple of seasons left. With Luka Doncic now in the fold and Austin Reeves developing, the time to push for a championship is now. Walter appears ready to support that push with action, not just words. A league-wide impact. This isn't just a big move for the Lakers, it's a shift that could affect the entire NBA. Other franchises will now have to contend with a Los Angeles team that's not only historic and glamorous but now financially relentless. If the Lakers start acting like the wealthiest team in the league, The competition for elite talent, front office minds, and coaching staff will intensify. Draymond Green summed it up best. The Lakers have always had the name. Now they have the resources to match it. That makes them dangerous. The Buss family laid the foundation. Mark Walter is building the future, and by all accounts, it looks like a future built to win.